Good afternoon, children. Children, I told you about the new technologies or new terms in internet. So the modern and the new technologies and the new network contents I told you in the previous video about Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. Today I am going to tell you about hotspot. I hope many students have heard about hotspot. Children, what is hotspot? It is a zone that is enabled with high-speed wireless internet access. The zone that is enabled with high-speed wireless internet access. For high-speed internet access, the hot zone are the areas, the physical location which can enable the high-speed wireless internet access. So these are basically the physical location or zone we can say. Okay. See, hotspot is a wireless LAN node that provides internet connection and virtual private network access from a given location, children. Okay, so here I want to tell you, for users of portable computers equipped for wireless, a hotspot is wireless LAN. Okay, for those computers which are portable and equipped for wireless. So hotspots are generally available at convenient public locations such as, see now these are the locations where the hotspots will be available. Okay, then these are the public locations like airport, hotels, restaurants, using either a laptop or a handheld PDA that is Wi-Fi enabled. So with these devices you can access very high speed internet in hotspot, means the zone that is enabled with a high speed wireless internet access. So the devices can access the internet with the high speed in these zones. Now come on. We are here now, WiMAX technology. What is this? WiMAX technology. We have read about Wi-Fi. Now this is WiMAX. What is this? WiMAX technology. See, the difference between Wi-Fi and WiMAX is the distance. Is the distance only. So this is also for wireless networking, and Wi-Fi also is the wireless networking. So here WiMAX is a technology standard for long range wireless networking. I told you the distance is long here, and the term WiMAX stands for worldwide interoperability for microwave access. Is it clear, the full form? Worldwide interoperability for microwave access. This is a full form of WiMAX. And I told you that WiMAX is a technology standard for long range. So here the range is in long distance. WiMAX operates on the same general principle as Wi-Fi. So see, the same principle is with WiMAX also and Wi-Fi also. Only the difference is about distance. It sends data from one computer to another via radio signals. A computer equipped with WiMAX would receive data from the WiMAX transmitting station. See, here the data is sent from one computer to another with the help of radio signals. So the data is transmitting with the help of radio signals from one computer to another computer, and a computer which is equipped with WiMAX they can receive data from WiMAX transmitting station only. So you have to keep all these things in your mind, that through which device or through which medium the data is transmitting in WiMAX, and how the data is received by the computer which is equipped with WiMAX. Okay, so now come on, difference between Wi-Fi and WiMAX. See here, I have already told you about the difference of distance. The biggest difference between Wi-Fi and WiMAX is not speed. Speed is not differ. We can say the distance is differ. Wi-Fi's range is about 30 meters. Means a device can access Wi-Fi within the range of 30 meters distance, and WiMAX can cover an area within a radius of 50 kilometer with wireless access. So you can see the difference, 30 meters and 50 kilometers. So the distance is about the difference is about the long distance between these two. The increased range is, see why the range of distance is increased in WiMAX? Due to the frequencies used and the power of transmitters. Here you can see the frequency is high and the power of transmitter is also high in case of WiMAX. That's why the data and the range, we can say the access is high in the case of WiMAX. So it is covering the long distance, or it is covering the less distance. So this is the main reason. This WiMAX technology will be useful to cover a whole city. See now the location we can say the how much area can be covered with WiMAX. The whole city can be covered for internet access in case of WiMAX, and which is much more convenient than putting lots of Wi-Fi hotspots in the city. So if we have one WiMAX, the whole city can be covered. There is no need of putting lots of Wi-Fi hotspots in the city. So you can see the difference here, very much clear to you all. Now come on, GPS. Very common term used by the people in these days, GPS. And the full form of GPS is the Global Positioning System. Global Positioning System. It is based on satellites that allows a user with a receiver to determine the precise coordinates of their location. So basically it coordinates the user for the specific location. It verifies, it tells, we can say it clarifies the proper direction related to the location where the user wants to go, where the user wants to reach. Now you can say, see come here, the Global Positioning System, GPS, is a worldwide radio navigation system formed from a constellation of 24 satellites. See, very important that how many satellites are included to form a radio navigation system, and their ground stations. The ground station monitor the GPS satellites. See, who monitors the GPS satellites? The ground monitors, then checking both their operational health and their exact position in the space. So these both tasks are done with the help of ground stations. See, GPS receiver. The user receiving equipment is typically different to as a GPS receiver. It processes the signals transmitted from the satellite to determine the user's position and other parameters. See children, you can see it can be fixed in the car, in the vehicles we can fix them. Like I'm telling you about the GPS receiver. Here it is showing the path and the directions and the points where to change the direction. So everything is displayed, everything is shown on the screen, and through which the user just move him or herself. So come here, the GPS receiver. See, I have told you here the user receiving equipment is typically, it is referred to as GPS receiver. Here the picture is also given. It shows the leftover distance also. That how much distance is left from where you are in present time. So from that location, that point to your reaching point, it tells the leftover distance too. So it is very, very useful. Now come here. You can see this fact I'm telling you about GPS. Let it be down. Yes, with GPS device in your hand, you are never lost. If you have GPS device in your hand and you don't know the path, you don't know the way, you don't know the direction in which you are to move, you cannot be lost if you have GPS device. So very useful it is. And here you can explain, it is asking about the explanation, that it shows you the direction. You will write the proper location where you are to reach. You are to put the landmark, and through that landmark it will help you to reach there with proper sequence. Like now direction to change, now you are to see the leftover distance which is left. Okay, and after that it shows many things like distance left, it shows you the direction, it shows you the turns also, left turns, right turns. So it cannot lost a person if he or she has a GPS device in hand. So I hope this GPS device is clear to you all. Tomorrow we will read the use of GPS. Then it will be more and more clear to you all. So till then you are to read two parts of hotspots and GPS. So in the next video we will go to the uses of GPS and we will read it. So till then you are to watch the video carefully and you are to collect your queries which you want to ask. Till then, bye bye, and wait for the next video which will contain the uses of GPS. Thank you so much.